Welcome back to the round table with Marco.
Greetings, everyone.
And yeah, we're going into the third episode. Well, not.
Int-
I call it chapter because episodes are the things that I load up, but for some reason they call it episodes, but we have to call them chapters, otherwise it gets confusing. But yeah.
yeah.
Turnabout Samurai or something.
Now you're mixing titles. Saving
Could be.
content.
Turnabout Samurai!
Huh.
Gah! You have disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai! The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood! Oh god, the Steel Samurai. The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you ever see! See you in hell, evil something. The warrior swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. I couldn't read that name. Could you catch that name? That was way too fast.
The evil magistrate.
The evil magistrate. All right. Hey, no crime happened yet.
Yay! Just a regular time at the movies.
The interesting thing is the Steel Samurai will be somewhat of a lasting stay and referenced a lot. That worked! See you in hell, evil magistrate!
Whoa! Stop waving a broom around.
Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here.
Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching?
What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? It's basically Power Rangers for Europeans. Well, not really, because it's only one dude. So what would it be, the same He-Man in Japanese or something?
I don't know.
I mean, it's very good versus evil-ish superhero thingy.
Well, I suppose it would be He-Man in that case.
I mean, I know there are no Megazords or something. So it's not really that Sentai thing.
Just let Steel Samurai be Steel Samurai.
Yeah, alright.
He has his own personality.
Sure. He's only the most popular TV hero for young people.
Young? Like how young?
10 years old?
Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited?
Hey, I'm only 17. I knew she was a minor. That's 17, see? I'm a teen, not like you, Nick.
Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself.
Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1.
I really worry about the kids these days.
Yeah, me too. Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. The only reason I want to talk as Mia is because she's young and I can feel young again.
So, oh dear. Well, I guess so. Wish we had some clients. I'm scared now. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices.
Aww.
How am I going to pay the rent this month?
It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner.
I sure hope it won't be samurai related. Hello, this is Phoenix.
Nick!
Maya, what? It's still early.
It's the Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai got arrested!
Huh? You mean the guy on that show?
Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain.
Isn't that what he's supposed to do?
Yeah, on TV.
Yeah, on TV.
No, I mean, he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear.
I have absolutely no. Excuse me. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Just come to the office, quick, please, Nick.
Just hangs up and never shows up.
Mm.
I'm too old for
Go
this
to
shit.
back to bed.
Like the kids these days with their murders and their cosplays. Maya's here, watching television.
Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo-Olde Tokyo.
Is that like the hipster Tokyo? It's new in the future, yet it's still old?
I think yes, because he's a samurai, but it still seems to be sci-fi-ish because of superpowers, I guess.
Oh.
He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further.
This has to be a joke.
No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over.
Sorry, that's the sound for my time bomb to destroy the world.
Isn't that Maya's phone though?
So, well, from the image, it would appear so.
Yes, Wright and Cola offices? What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai!
What?
Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick.
Go where?
They have the Steel Samurai down in detention.
So what?
So I've decided this will be our first case.
Let me examine the pout. No, I cannot. Favorite pot of plant, watering
It looks a little
so much.
swollen.
Maya has been watering so much lately it looks a little thick. She's either trying to make it grow or she's perfecting her water torture technique. It's a nice day outside. The hotel across the way is always full these days. There's the bellboy happily cleaning the room, waving at me really creepily. I should probably not be standing here making eye contact. A poster of an old movie that Mia liked. Was thinking I should go see it myself. Then I realized that the poster doesn't actually say the title of the movie.
Oh god, I just remembered something about it's a nice day outside. But I can't get the quote together anymore, even though it was in such a cool game.
Oh no.
Birds are singing, flowers are blooming, on days like these, kids like you, and the rest would be spoilers.
There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is the thought that I have to read all of these now.
That reminds me, that is basically a quote of the game I really want to play, but maybe you should rather play, or we can play it together.
We'll see.
It's the one that I can't play anymore because I know everything about it.
So, well, what should we do?
What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai.
Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing? I wonder.
Both.
My money's on sightseeing.
She wants an autograph. She wants to be a
Was-
groupie, if anything.
Doesn't Wolverine have a villain called Steel Samurai or something like that?
I have no idea. I don't know about Marvel Universe.
Alright. We don't have enough information. Oh, you
We don't have enough information to make a case yet.
just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened.
No, we just don't have enough information.
Man, Wright is not in a good mood today.
Why is Wright not in a good mood?
He's being all like, yeah, we haven't even investigated anything, and I'm like, oh, you don't know anything.
Huh? Oh. My phone ringing. Ding ding ding.
Ring-a-ding.
Okay, the Detention Center, October 16. You have to remember all the dates, oh boy.
What's wrong, Maya? It's him in the flesh.
Is that guy really him?
What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client, that's him.
Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. But he definitely did it. Murder. At least once, maybe twice.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you saying?
Okay, who should do Will Powers?
I think he should have an animal voice from the Muppets.
So you want to do Will Powers? He is, again, one of the very, very... Well, is he?
Well, I do want to do him.
Okay, good. If you want, then you can get him.
In every sense of the word.
Oh boy, really? And now it gets animalistic here.
Something wrong?
Oh boy! No.
This is getting off to a great start.
I know. You're disappointed, aren't you?
Disappointed? Oh no.
No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with the mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams.
That sounds like really painful. Can you really keep that voice up without hurting yourself?
I'm sure I can bring it back if it becomes necessary.
Okay. Oh.
I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now.
Nick,
What?
he's a good guy. I mean, he's good.
Yeah.
He didn't do it. Dun.
See them. And he's got a little pipe on his jersey.
Oh, I hope he doesn't smoke. I don't like it when people smoke.
Maybe you could start by telling us what happened.
Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 o'clock that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 o'clock in the afternoon. By 1 p.m., when 5 p.m. came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with a samurai spear.
The samurai spear?
Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai, uses as a weapon.
This is the first time we didn't actually saw the murderer in those cutscenes. Or
Ambiguous.
a murder in general.
Aside from that little flashback.
Which Oh yeah, that flashback, of course, yeah. But I mean, yes, in the opening, the first one, we saw who the murderer was. And the second one, we saw immediately in the opening sequence who was the murderer. But here, there was just an opening sequence for a TV show.
I smell a twist. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Sealed Samurai is.
Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Well, that could be me, alright.
So, that's not right. I just went out and saw the first Avengers movie today in 2019. So I'm totally down with the crowd. Hey, who's new to this?
No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time.
I see. Old Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? Now, where were you on the day of the murder?
Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. Ow, my bum! We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here.
So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder. Some action hero.
Where will the kids think?
I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder.
Right,
Global Studios, I'll draw a map.
Now, Nick, let's go!
I'm willing to bet $10 she asks for autographs. Alright.
Well, now it's getting complicated.
Oop.
The first and second was easy mode. Now we get in the thick of it.
Right into his beard.
Oh boy. Well, his sideburns more like.
Well, his sideburns are big enough to be a regular beard.
Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome, aren't you excited? Oh boy, yeah, she is. Oh, she's a number. It's probably me then, right?
Sure.
Hey, you there? You want in? You gotta go through me. Oh, sorry. We are lawyers. Oh yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out.
More like a scarecrow.
Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youth today, something horrible happens and wasting your time. Don't you have job you should do? Or liars, not like Word or West. Maybe I should like a life. East me work just was young when we are different. Mind you, when we are be close, what are the years coming to the days out? Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no.
I don't know. It's possible.
Oh god, I hate her so much. I could barely read all of that. Well, hey!
Yeah, she scared me. I was like, did I click it or something? Like,
No,
oh.
that was in the DS version, I think, as well. This when you're being spoken to youth today. Wow, that was really butchered. Okay, but I think that is good. That fits her, I think.
Yes. the computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Hey, no touching!
But it's got Space Invaders on it. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. The main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around the film equipment. So we got possible things that stored items around here.
Well, you have to talk to her, unfortunately.
So, what do you do here at the studios?
At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, Dewey. Well... This place has really gone downhill, you know? But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then too, he was.
Hammer?
The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with.
Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job.
I'm kind of reminded of how the Monty Python guys tend to sound like when they do female voices.
Really?
What kind of person was this Jack Hammer?
What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew! Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series.
Should I have heard of that?
But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry.
So, why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer?
I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studios where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place.
And that person was Mr. Powers?
Yes, I saw him.
But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. Ah, I just remembered what one of the twists is. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request.
I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. And maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns this place. Obviously. Well, you have to go back to Will Powers now.
But is she able to reject this badge of authority?
What's that? Giving it to me?
Absolutely not. Well then. Simply move along. Do I need to get it at a detention center?
Hello, how was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they?
No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Oh, it's hard to do her voice after you do the old bag.
Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect.
Mm,
Oh, I also didn't choose the best voice for her.
Well, hopefully you won't have to do it too much. Mr. Powers.
Oh, if you would know.
Oh dear. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you?
What? No, I never do that.
Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch.
Yes, like a baby.
But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Pinky swear.
Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get.
I know. I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me.
What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. I just realized he could also be Fat Albert with that voice.
Hey, hey, hey.
Oh boy. I mean, I think I hear that voice quite a lot, but I think I never watched the actual show.
Me neither. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio.
Oh, the security lady?
She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking.
Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask. Were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once, and she'll never let up on you.
She's got some nerve.
Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation?
Of course.
Document proving Willpower's request for an attorney. I just hope this will get me past that security lady.
And we can go back.
Yeah. And present her.
Take that. Oh.
Hiya! Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers.
Hmm? Yes, I recognize the bold, childish squaw.
Powers' request given to the security lady.
To think you would entrust his fate to use of such unreliable appearance. Really?
Really?
Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here toward the studios. Now going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal. Were my instructions. The good detective told me himself.
Hey. Oh.
That's me. Hey, Nick.
Huh?
There were maps in the security guard station.
Hey, not bad.
Those are 50 cents apiece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! She's the worst.
How about the CD album from the rapper 50 Cent?
Oh boy.
Maybe she likes it.
I think and I wasn't as good in English. I actually liked the song Candy Shop until I realized, wait, this is full of innuendos. They are not talking about candy at all.
So you were actually sitting there at first being like, yeah, I really like candy.
Something like that. I mean, I haven't seen the music video at that point.
All right, I'll take that to your testimony.
Innocent, I
let's see.
swear.
Welcome. Hey, and you that murdered from the other day?
Ah! It's that confused detective.
Hey, Pale, you know prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's your fault. I see him 70 and staring gloomily out the window. So?
Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing so sloppy detective work. Detective?
I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, Pale. It's all my fault. I can't blame other people anyway, but I know the truth in my heart.
Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we on this case too, pal.
Hey, you can't just go around Pale like that. That's my endearing character trait.
I'd say he's a character, alright. I really like Gumshoe's voice.
As do I.
It's very enjoyable.
So how is your investigation going, detective? Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions.
Right, so detective, mind if I take you a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please. Ray. Sorry about what happened last time, pal.
Okay,
See,
time of death, 10:15, 2:30 p.m. Cause pierced through the chest by a spear.
But was he actually dead at that point, or did the spear come in later?
That's a very good line of thinking. I think, if I remember anything correctly.
Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than me. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate.
Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence.
Thanks for cheering me up. You're a disgrace to the cheerleading squad. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady? What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee.
Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority.
She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
What?
What kind of evidence? Well, that photo. The photo of the steel samurai heading toward the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
See the camera up on the gate, pal?
The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign?
Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, the camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
Oh no! Nick, here's evidence. We're finished.
Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy.
What's wrong, pal? You seem down.
Don't look so happy when you say that.
We'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found.
I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves.
Oh, I just remembered 2 new characters that will come into play.
Uh-oh.
Nick, let's go.
We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out.
And let's see what he's got to say about this.
Already?
Detective, any ideas about this?
Look, I don't get time to look at every little trick that you got, okay, pal?
Detective, any ideas about this?
I mean, he just gave it to you, so...
Yeah, just checking.
Wait, why can't you go... Huh?
See, do I examine? The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked.
Looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. And I guess he was part of the Highlander series and got his head cut off.
Oh boy.
But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2.
What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted.
Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. Well, it took the tree down with it too.
Right. Hey, there's a camera here.
That's the security camera. It took photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look in the data and you can see who went where.
There's a number plate on the camera, ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. And we got a bench. I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here.
Hey, good idea, pal.
Detective, aren't you on the case?
Wait, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal.
Don't call me pal, buddy. Don't call me Don't call me buddy, friend. Don't call me friend, pal. Oh boy.
There's a big welcome sign above the path.
Yeah, apparently the studio's failing on tough times. They've started letting people in on days they aren't filming. They make a bit of extra money by charging for admission.
Huh, you sure know a lot about this place, detective. You know, you could always quit being a detective and work here.
Yeah, and what perfect timing with the studio mascot down for the count.
Huh? Just what's that supposed to mean, pal?
Well, so apparently we can't go into Studio 1, and I don't know. What
Seemingly
now?
not.
Nick, look! That security lady's in the guard station, stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts.
Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them.
Damn it, what was the voice again? It was so long. Hey,
Yes.
you!
Yes, the Monty Python Scarecrow lady.
Scarecrow lady. I mean, I looked at so many Monty Python films, but I don't remember a voice like that. Well, are you satisfied, Powers? Are you satisfied, Powers? Blah, 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 blah?
Are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? What? It doesn't make any sense, does it? That seems like a broken sentence.
Just unusual, but I don't think it's broken. She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Let's see.
Oh boy. Why is there so much with her?
Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
Oh, that's... I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know? Oh, just to the left from here's the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see?
Alright.
This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go, you pass by my station first. Now poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only ones I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him too. If he's not the one what did it, I don't know who is. I think I changed her voice already.
Not too much.
Oh, okay.
If at all. Maybe it was you?
Good one, Sonny.
She thinks I was joking. Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Was past tense?
Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He's shown the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? God, that voice is killing me almost. I didn't thought that it would be that weird.
Well, you could change it.
Yeah,
now,
but I don't know to what.
Well, you can think about it. About the security camera.
Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? And it snaps a photo. Apparently it records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just roll the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do.
Well then.
I mean, well, maybe back to Will Powers?
See, I don't think...
What's that? You giving that to me? Oh, yeah.
Absolutely not. She just wants gifts all the time, doesn't she?
Huh? Oh, we can go in here now.
Well, at least they can sneak around.
Nick! This is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look! There's Powers' dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around.
Will do. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside.
I'm so glad you're doing this with me, otherwise I couldn't do all these voices.
Yeah, likewise. There's a sign by dressing room door. Well, Powers, it must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this.
Oh, I have mostly the female ones. Well, I had Edgeworth and Wright, Mia and Maya, and now Old Bag.
Old Bag.
Oh, I had Grossberg too, why?
Yes.
I wasn't very happy with his voice though.
I thought it fitted him nicely
okay.
enough. The door to the dressing room, it's not locked.
Hey Nick, let's take a look inside. And maybe we can find something as a souvenir.
What do you mean, find? We call it collecting evidence.
You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear.
We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon for crying out loud. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh, it's so normal. I was expecting some cool themed snacks or something. Popcorn at least.
Wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this!
Ladies first. Here's some. Is that a samurai soda? The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a t.bone on one of the plates, minus the steak.
T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. I can get
What?
all the meat. Meat.
You a mutant.
No, just thirsty.
That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment.
Wow, Nick! You know a lot about the industry.
What else would they keep in a film studio? Corpses! The unborn souls of the dead.
And before we go into the dressing room, we are ending the episode right here. I hope you enjoyed us up until this point, and I will hopefully see you again next time. So stay tuned for more.
And if you enjoy what you see, leave a like and subscribe.